A woman returned to pay respects to her late husband, only to witness a heartbreaking scene at the train station. Her husband had been gone for 10 years, yet his dog was still waiting faithfully at the station entrance after all this time.
Hachi?
Hachi had lost the shine of his younger days, and 10 years was nearly a lifetime for a dog.
Oh, you will think you're still waiting.
An old snack vendor nearby turned away to wipe his tears, perhaps the only one who truly knew what Hachi had endured over the decade. As she stroked his coarse fur, the woman could feel the loneliness the dog had carried through all those years of solitary waiting. This film was based on true events that took place in a small American town. At the train station, a little puppy found itself lost in the crowd. Perhaps by fate, it happened to meet Parker, a music professor on his way home from work.
Hey, buddy, you lost?
Parker gently picked up the puppy and searched for its owner, but even after the last train departed, no one came forward. After work, Parker brought Hachi home, and his wife looked helplessly at them, realizing her husband wanted to keep the dog when she heard he'd already named it. Because once you name a dog, it becomes a bond you can't break. Parker played fetch with Hachi in the yard, but Hachi never bothered with the thrown ball. Just then, his wife received a call from someone wanting to adopt the dog, and as she reached for paper and pen to write down their address, she looked up and saw her daughter and husband playing with the puppy outside, and this heartwarming scene touched her, so she declined the adoption call. With that, Hachi officially became part of the family. As time passed, Hachi grew into a large dog who stuck to Parker constantly, and whenever Parker left for work, Hachi would stand pitifully at the door, staring at him with longing eyes. One day, unable to bear the loneliness any longer, he dug a hole in the yard and escaped. Parker had just boarded the train when he spotted Hachi on the platform, both surprised and delighted, unable to believe how Hachi had found his way there. So he had no choice but to miss the train and take Hachi home. From that day on, Hachi escorted Parker to the station every morning, then turned back home, and at exactly 5 in the afternoon, he would sit by the flower bed waiting, and upon seeing his master exit the station, would enthusiastically leap into his arms, washing away Parker's daily fatigue. One morning, Parker headed to work as usual, but Hachi acted strangely, circling in place as if trying to tell Parker something. Parker thought he might be sick, but after checking and finding nothing wrong, he turned to leave for work. Yet this time, Hachi didn't follow.
Last chance. Bye.
5 o'clock that afternoon, Hachi sat punctually by the flower bed waiting, but this time his master didn't come, and the little guy's eyes were full of confusion, not knowing what had happened to Parker. Suddenly, a beam of light hit Hachi's face. It was Michael coming to the station to take him home. That night, Hachi peered through the gap at the sadness permeating the house, seeming to understand what had happened. The next day, their daughter came to Hachi dressed in black, petting him as her father used to.
This is how he did it. Sorry, I'll learn.
Tears in her eyes as she left for the funeral. At the funeral, all friends and relatives came except Hachi, who still arrived punctually at 5 o'clock at the flower bed across from the station, waiting for his master to come home from work.